Mark Jones, harrowing the track. Work never ends, eh? You had a pretty quiet week by your standards, but a trip down south with stylish Memphis last week, and although she didn't win, you must have been pleased.
Yeah, it was a pleasing run first up. No trials in that, and first stand start, she handled that well, and probably just a bit frustrating. Robin's Playboy dropped away so far from the pack early, probably cost us. Like, we ended up close to 100 metres from the bunch, and the sectionals were exceptionally good, and around that track you can't come wide on that track, and we took the pole off her just to help her get away from the stand, which made it even harder. So, first up run, you couldn't be more happy with her.
Yeah, I thought she went great. I see Garrett Knight tweeted she's got home in about 155 too, so she's done some strong work her last mile or so, and I guess you're going to give her a couple of easy weeks now after that.
Yeah, it was good to read that from Garrett just to see, what she actually did do, but she pulled up great, and, she'll have probably at least a couple of weeks off now. She doesn't have to race till October, so she's in that grade where if she does race, she has to take on the free-for-allers, and it's too hard for just turned 4-year-old fillies, so we're near now. But, she'll have a couple of weeks off and wait till October.
Yeah, okay. Fleetmaster went good down there the other day. He got well back, and but he was running on quite good. He's going to win his maiden down there.
Yeah, I'll pick a maiden up pretty quick. Just draws pretty crucial in those big fields down there, and he got back, got checked, but he found the line good. So we've left him with Clark Barron. He's looking after him, so he does a good job with him. And yeah, as I said, he's probably always one to follow in the right race. He'll get his maiden easy.
Well, Burnham Boy went good the other night. He's chasing home Krug and Django Tara, which is the two hard horses to beat, obviously. I thought Krug went to another level again the other night.
Yeah, Krug was super impressive. Like, you don't get, many horses do what he done. Had to work overtime early, and he just showed he looks like a champion too, and he'll carry on to be a champion 3-year-old. And I probably thought my guy should have maybe run second, but watching the replay, he's coming back at Tango Tara, but it was going rough. So, third's a good result for him in that grade, and he's racing consistently good. So that's all you can ask.
Oh, absolutely. I think Tango Tara, at his very best, is a pretty good horse too, and no mean feat running third to, those two horses. So good result. Kofi Sundown, he got probably a couple of places just back further than you really wanted, I guess, in the boys' race, and he finished about where you'd expect him to in the end as well.
Yeah, it probably wasn't the easiest drive for Ellie. Kind of didn't trot any good, and she drove him perfect around the last bend. He didn't finish off like he should have. So he's just come to the end of this preparation. He's heading for a break, and that's probably a shame. Ellie drove him so good, he just disappointed us. But the horse was probably tired, and as I said, he'll come back a better horse for that.
Free-for-allers were on fire across Australasia over the weekend. Of course, here, Self-Assured was super impressive, and but in Australia, they're really low-flying, aren't they? Ride high, going 49, etc. King of Swing looked great again, and Chicago Bull, even up in Perth, back at his best. So wouldn't it be good to get them all in the one place? But we may struggle to do that.
Yeah, it'd be fantastic. Like, it's just great to see the free-for-all company back strong again, and Ride High was amazing to even sit parked and run what he did, and always had me doubts about him, but he definitely proved me wrong. And you've even got Turn It Up and that to come back in Brisbane shortly. So it looks like if we don't get some of the Aussies here for the Cup, which is going to be a near impossible mission, you could just about write the check out for Self-Assured now, the way he won the other night, and pretty much what he beat there is the best that we've got. So and knowing the horse will only improve. So hopefully we can get some new horses for the race, but if we don't, it looks his Cup to lose.
Yeah, it's going to be one or two making up the numbers this year in the Cup, isn't there? You can see that the top 2 or 3 are really going to dominate it. Unless we get some horses here from Australia, and that, as you said, is not likely to happen.
No, hopefully Cruz Bromack will come back. Like, you think he'd come back and join All Stars, hopefully, and Tongans don't normally travel far with theirs, and they've got a lot of their own races in their own backyard, and with COVID, like 2 weeks in quarantine here and 2 weeks back, the trainer's away for a month, so you can't do it. So unless things change dramatically quickly, you can't see them coming. But hopefully in the summer months, if our ones head to Australia, you'll see some very good clashes, and it's just great to see good horses racing.
2020's been a shit of a year, to be fair, right around the world, as we know, and it's not going to be a stellar New Zealand Cup this year, and I guess we can put it down to 2020 being one of those years where we haven't really got a great Cup to look forward to at this stage anyway, have we?
Nah, it's just the way everything's gone. Like, everything's all up in the air and the unknown. Probably the pleasing things is the stakes announcement, look quite positive for the new season, and that's probably one thing to look forward to. But it's, without being able to get the international horses here, makes it quite hard. But as I said, with Self Assured and that the trotters may be a wee bit more open, and be interesting if Cracker Hill does take on those free-for-all trotters, because he's probably good enough to win the Dominion at 4, but he's probably got a lot of 3-year-old classics to race later in the season too. So interesting times ahead.
You're looking forward to going to another racetrack other than the ones that we've got in operation at the moment? I know a lot of people I talk to would just like to see some racing somewhere else at the moment.
Yeah, I enjoyed my day down south at Invercargill. It was good to catch up with everybody, and down there they stay for the whole day and everyone enjoys it. And as I said last week, win, lose or draw, they're all the same and everyone has a great day. And Addington the other night, the barn was dead set empty, like it was like a ghost town, and which is a bit sad to see. But in saying that, when we get to Methven and that, I'm sure there'll be about 500 nominations, and that'll probably show that people do want to race on those grass tracks and a bit of variety. So I'm sure a lot will be looking forward to that, and I'm probably one of them.
Yeah, I think people were pretty keen to take the next 6 weeks off and get back to the grass tracks, that's for sure. We're sort of all looking forward to that. So let's hope that can come around sooner rather than later, Mark. Well, thanks for that. You better go and get that track done.
Yeah, we'll get them all ready for the morning and head forward to this weekend's racing.
Brilliant. Thanks for that.
Cheers.